Oh, the window. Yeah.
Energy.
This nigga had to step on the pedal and shit. Hey, DJ Kenzo, nigga. Hey. All right, bro. That was
cool little energy boost.
Yeah, bro, definitely, bro. But thank you for coming. I'll give you props again and shit, bro. God damn. Especially after you saying you was a fan and watch some of these things and everything, and it just makes me more hyped and just makes me more just wanting to do these interviews and have these interactions with people and just keep on doing this, you know?
Bro, these shits are dope, bro. Like, I'm like a huge ass fan of these. Like,
that's what's up.
I was watching Max's the other day, bro. Y'all interactions was having me weak, bro. It's just dope ass content, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I try to. I just try to really just show like artists like personalities on here, you know. It's kind of honestly, I feel like it's like almost like a steal just because like I get to meet and have like be like cool with people and shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro, it's a cool
connection.
Like,
oh, this is tight,
it's like a networking event and stuff like that.
Especially because like I'm kind of socially awkward sometimes and shit. Like, yeah, like pretty much like if I'm cool, I'll talk and everything. But like if I go in a place and I'm like not like I don't really know people, I just kind of sit to the side.
I'm the same
like if
way.
I'm approached, I'm like, oh, what's good? But like it's really hard for me to like approach someone because I don't want to step on nobody's toes or do anything.
For me, it's like I can approach people, then I start overthinking what I'm saying. So I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? And I'll bring them in. I'm like, damn, did I bring them in too close?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
did I put my did my shoulder hit his chin too hard?
If you go look like, damn,
man, was my hands too sweaty?
Dude, Kenzo's highly aggressive. Like he's calm the fuck. I'm like, shit, all right. Now, then I start getting socially awkward. I start overthinking things.
Yeah, exactly.
I start fucking sweating.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, depending on how it is, too. With me, actually, with a lot of people, too, that I meet, that I know or whatever, I just want to show love. I just keep it hella short. Like, hey, yo, my name's so-and-so. It's good. All right, peace out, man. And they don't even say nothing.
They just like, damn, like, that was hella fast. It's hella fresh.
It's so funny because, like, sometimes, too, like, I don't know, like, if it, like, I'll cut out early, bro. Like, just, like, not say anything. Like,
bro, sometimes it's like, it's all those goodbyes.
Like,
it's hella overwhelming.
It's so overwhelming.
It's like, goodbye.
And coronavirus out here, cuz.
You gotta hit him with the tap or the elbow.
Fuck with it, bro. I'm actually going to this event. It's for I go to Burning Man. It's the halfway point for Burning Man, and they call it the Bequinox bump. So you do the booty bump with people.
So what do you just be bumping people?
Yeah, but like, you just like, hey, what's good? You know what I mean? Touch it on the ass.
That's
you know what I mean? So they call it the Bequinox bump. So I was
That's
fucking
hella funny.
Yeah. So anyway, it's hard to go back into it. This is where my mind goes.
I want to try to do that now. When I see somebody, we got to do that after this interview.
Be like, yo,
what the fuck y'all doing?
You like the Dragon Ball Z shit?
Bro,
because I saw that long ass rat. Oh, to tell you the truth,
you saw the rat Goku.
So that's why Goku's on your side, and I got Vegeta over here.
I'm fucking Vegeta, but you feel me? They're
check me out, bro. Hold on, look, bro. Check me out, bro.
Oh,
the Vegeta hair, bro.
He got the fucking widow's peak hairline. Bro, Vegeta's. That's
I'm
one of my.
Vegeta,
he's one of my favorite characters. I'm a fan of Goku though, but like Vegeta's my guy, bro.
Yeah,
like, my favorite scene is when he was fighting Majin Buu, and Trunks was like, I guess Trunks got his. Did Trunks get his ass? I don't know what happened. Trunks was like, he had to knock out Trunks to basically like end everything, like end his life too. Yeah, and that was like the first unselfish thing I ever seen Vegeta do.
Yeah, that's when Goku, when they're fighting for so much more than your own. Like that's the whole thing. Like as far like the only really thing corny to me about Dragon, because I love Dragon Ball Z. Me and my sister love Dragon Ball Z. I mean, obviously, I love Dragon Ball Z. The only critique I really say besides was like the long drawn out things. And stuff.
Yeah, with the overfighting and stuff. But other than that,
like they show you really actually good. Like, it's so corny about me describing to try to tell people about like the sincerity.
It is, bro.
It's a cartoon, but I'm like, bro, the real struggles of a fighter and living life and everything.
It involves with music because it's like the way Vegeta trained. I was just like, you can train as hard as you can for yourself, but until you learn how to train for other people and like just get disciplined and stop thinking about yourself, that's when you'll go further. So like, yeah, bro. And Goku just like, I always like, I don't try to compare myself to Goku, but I always feel like I have a little bit of Goku and a little bit of Vegeta because sometimes my pride gets in the way. But I love having fun, and Goku just loves to have hella fun when he fights, and that's to me that's the dopest type of like warrior right there is a warrior that's just having hella fun, enjoying this shit, and like,
and always just more striving on how the fight went and not the outcome.
You feel me? I mean? Like he learns from it. If he's gonna get fucked up, he's gonna learn from it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best type of fighters. Like he's not afraid to lose. So
not at all. Yeah, and and I love that. Like just because like it's not that you don't care, because obviously he cares. Yeah, but it's just really like what can you do? Because he knows he leaves it on the line. So why am I gonna complain?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And it's just corny because I learned all this from a fucking cartoon. That's why I feel kind of weird about like, I didn't learn it from life. I
already know my girlfriend be probably like making fun of me and shit. Like this motherfucker really learned a lot of this, like his logic off fucking. Like Kobe's cool, but you this motherfucker learned a lot of this shit on Dragon Ball Z.
I know, bro. That's the thing that's so like that's what makes it silly to be like, bro, because like me and my sister relate to that and we live by that shit. And like because like my sister to me is she's like we're both kind of like Vegeta and Goku, like I feel like a lot of people are, you know, and obviously like compared to me and her relationship, like I'm super like Goku and everything, you know what I'm saying? But in the outside world, more people would probably see me as like Vegeta as far as like working, like training and stuff, you know what I mean? Because outside, when I'm not taught anything I'm not competing with, especially younger, when I was competing baseball and stuff, I was very Vegeta, like, fuck this, this is me, nigga. Besides my dad and my family, like, even for the team homes to an extent, you know what I mean? And throughout my college years, then I had to realize, like, oh, shit. It's bigger. And, like, that's where I got the Kobe thing, was just because I saw in his career around that same time.
He started to evolve.
And then even also, like, you know what I mean? Like, that first team he won without Shaq, with Gasol and all those guys, he had to build that team and get that mentality all in them so he could, like, win that championship. Bro. So I try to do that with other people too.
That's how I feel like me and Don's go-to punch. I feel like people will think that I'm Shaq and he's Kobe, but I think it's like he's just fucking that dude. Don is dominant. Bro.
That's what I was about to say. Don.
He's a
dominant.
He's dominant and like I mean obviously he's a cool guy, but when he's rapping he's nasty.
Yeah, no.
He's just a dominant enforcer. Like, so that's why he reminds me more of Shaq than anything, because he's just go. Like, I'm about to dominate everything. And that's how he walks. He walks with everything just like that. And that's why I feel like we're so cool, and we're like, because I'm drawn to that. Because there's sometimes when I feel like I'll go about things kind of like, not timid, but I'll just be like, oh, you know, like, I got a couple of DJs behind me, like, I don't want to get too dominant because, you know, feel me, like, I just want people to like me. Yeah. But he kind of, like, it's like, fuck that, bro. Just do you.
Yeah.
And that made me start looking at it a bit. Like, if you respect me, then for sure. If you don't like me, that's probably something you got
going on with you.
Yourself. And that's what he taught me, bro. It's like, that's how I was with, like, that. It's like, he was, like, the Shaq of everything and everything. And I was kind of like a Kobe trying to figure it out and stuff like that. But he was like, I know what the fuck I want. I know how I want it. I'm gonna dominate.
That is how Shaq wanted. He literally said, like, when you watch interviews of Shaq, he's just like, I mean, you got to think about his name. His name was named for a reason. He wanted people, like, he hated his name. Now he wanted people to love his name. Yeah. And from an early age, it's almost like a Mike Tyson thing. I want people to love me, respect me. Yeah, you know. And at an early age, where Kobe was like, I don't know, like he just accepted the challenge.
I just exactly. That's how I am. Like, I'm not saying Don can be like a Kobe too.
Yeah, no, everyone is part different.
But I was more so like, all right, I'm just. Like, okay, Miles Medina, great. D Sharp, great. DJ Expo, great. DJ Cure,
definitely. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
So I was like, can I be that great? I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah, I got you.
And I was kind of like, all right, we'll see. Let's see how great I can be. Versus Dom, where it's like, I'm gonna be great.
It's as great as you want to be, bro.
Exactly. So, Thanks, bro.
Another thing from Shaq is just never stunt your potential growth or wealth.
Bro.
You know what I mean? So like that's what like Shaq's agent said. He's just like never cut yourself off. Like,
bro,
if
he
you
just keeps expanding,
like
bro.
Do movies, rap, platinum. The nigga went platinum, nigga.
Bro, platinum, and he's DJing now too, bro.
Come on, bro. Him and Snoop and fucking
they're killing me.
Kevin Hart and The Rock. Those niggas
they're fucking killing me, bro. I seen Snoop Dogg DJ one time. He was pretty cool. Like, they're just good ass
live or just
I seen him DJ live. And they're just good ass hosts. And
no,
like,
that's the point.
MCs and shit. And then they just got the turns to like portray the music. But it's just like I'm over here like learning like DJ Logic, and they're just up there just dum. I'm like, fuck, like that's dope. I'm trying to get to that level, like
man. But I mean, I see it. I mean, I haven't seen you at one of those like bigger clubs. Just like like I saw you out here at actually at A23 Don Quez's release party.
Oh yeah, that was
I got
fun.
some of that shit on film.
Oh,
too.
for real?
If you don't mind, I'll put some of it out.
Oh, that's dope, man. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna do like a mixed thing of like a bunch of events out here and stuff, and try to get some of the best ones, and maybe like do like dope. 2 minutes of like, oh, I went to this one, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. Go ahead. Put link on that shit.
I'll just be cool on it for a second, but I'm gonna put it all out. But the way you go ahead and control the crowd and you bump shit, when you'll play a song, you'll come out from around the fucking shit. Nigga, y'all niggas, niggas be like, fuck, I need to get up going because Kenzo's out here, and like I love that vibe because you're like, nigga, if the DJ ain't wilding, why the fuck should anyone else? You know what I mean?
And that's how I went up. Like I remember I think it was like 2017. My uncle Dwayne, DJ Dwayne, he's the DJ too. He's fucking dope as shit. And I remember he told me he was at a party and no one was really dancing. And he went out to dance, and he was just like, "You know why I did that?" And I was hella young. My bad. I won't be looking.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I look at shit too, bro. But there's a lot of things going on at the Harmon Warhol show, man. There's a lot of movement. Harmon show.
I've always wanted to do that.
Oh, go ahead. Hey, bro, fuck it, bro. Wait, where's my fatty bag?
Oh, let's get it. You about to get it?
Don't forget what you were about to say.
All right,
I'll do it.
Harmon Warhol show. We did it! I've been waiting so long, bro.
I don't even do it that much anymore because I got the intro played before.
Oh, that's dope.
And then I try to sneak the guests in too, like on going, like how we kind of did, how you just played it, goes out the room.
Just like hell, because I even know we was rolling.
Yeah, and then he just cuts it at the moment when it's all good.
That's smart. That's hella smart.
That's why I play the music.
That's hella smart. Hella like, bro, you're fucking going places with this shit too, man. That's smart.
Yeah, bro. What were we talking about?
So yeah, my uncle Dwayne, he's a DJ, and he started dancing, and people really started like, he put it to perspective, like saying, all right, bro, if you dance, you're the DJ for crying out loud, then people are gonna look at you like, shit, well, what the fuck am I doing? I gotta start dancing. So that's why every time I'm like thinking, like, some people probably have thought like, oh, Kenzo's always dancing because, he likes to see himself dance. You can't see yourself dance.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I'm kind of juiced that God made us this way, that we can only see other people, because, like, I dance and I get in people's faces and get hella energetic because I get to see them, like, and their reactions, and kind of just them get, like, it means the world to me when I'm just, like, going crazy and I just see someone else go crazy.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I did my job. Let me go back behind the turns and just keep going. So like that's really why I do it, man. It's like, it's also like in high school I had this like just awkwardness to me about like, just, so I think dancing and just being hella like over energetic kind of helped me break the elephant in the room if there ever was one. So that's why I do it so much. Yeah. It's to kind of break my nerves and stuff.
I do the same thing,
bro.
Especially when I perform, I make sure to like make a big scene. Because just
like,
to get some of that shit out. Just so my next moves are more smooth because I use some of that energy out.
Exactly. So it's like, you feel me? It's like Kevin Garnett just yelling at the top of his lungs. Like, now it's like, okay, not all that shit's out. Let me worry about the technical aspect of things. So I do that shit all the time, bro. Like, we had a show at Brick and Mortar with Don, and I was just like, I went as crazy as I can to hype the crowd up. Then when he came on, I was like, bet.
Yeah, he turns up because you kind of warmed them up and get them going. And now they're really knowing how, and they probably even got more of an organized chaos now because they saw like, oh, you about to turn up.
Don's about to go even more crazy. And that's what it is, bro. It's just like an alley-oop to my guy every time. It's like, whatever I can do. Shaq and Kobe, that's exactly why. That's why I always say that, bro. Because hella people be like, oh, he's Kobe because he's small.
I want to see that meme now. Put your face on the Kobe.
My face on Kobe, his face on Shaq. That would be so hard. Someone make that shit.
Someone get on that shit.
Make that shit. Make sure my dude Don is Shaq. That dude is 7 foot tall. I don't give a fuck what no one talking about. But yeah, bro.
Matter of fact, even speaking of that energy, think about the videos that you've been in. Like, so, like, I was doing my research again, even though I watched the videos and stuff. Going back to Tim, when you go to that, at the end of the video, you go, And then in the Run for the Money one, you out there fucking,
bro,
you know,
with
you
the fucking mask and shit. Oh yeah, bro, I'm a nutcase.
You're that guy. You're that case. You're that, not that case. I was gonna say you're just that guy.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah, I don't even look at it like that. But honestly, in my group of friends, I'm that guy. So like, usually that's why I like being around. Like most people would think, like I want to be the only person who's the real wild one in my group. Because if I'm around other people who I think are wilder, to be like, we might get in trouble, bro.
Bro, and it's like I'm not even trying to be like that. I'm just trying to like give the group energy. But
yeah, exactly.
There's sometimes, bro, when Donnie will have more energy than me,
yeah.
or like Cam will have more energy than me, or our manager he'll have more energy. There's for sure. Like here's times when he'll get hyped up. Like for sure be. That dude's he be getting cranked up too, especially at the concerts. His Don's brothers, they be, well, what's good? R889. She said she love me and she need me. My guy just walked in the building, bro.
Yeah, bro, I got people coming in, bro.
Feel me? That's dope, bro. Go check out my dude's song, bro. We got a remix together too, man. That shit look go crazy. Yeah, I was on some R&B love boy shit. I try to get.
What is it called?
He's shaking his head.
What is it called? I actually love me. Yeah, I have it ready too,
bro. Him just that song by itself is fucking. I fucking love that song, bro. I think I played that shit at like a lot of my sets for a cool minute. Oh yeah, and this song's hard, bro.
We got fun. Hey.
She said she loved me. I think I know all the words.
Come in for a second.
You gotta come in.
Come in for a second. Come in, you can crash it.
She said she loved me. And she need me. Don't repeat. Don't repeat.
Let me try to turn this shit up.
She said she love me and she need me.
Hey.
Shawty in the line. Once I hit his mind, ain't no switch aside. Right.
Down, you gotta come to the chorus with the chorus.
It's me and you. Wah. And she love me. And she need me. Woo! About to get freaky. She don't feed me. Said she love me and she need me. Say that she don't repeat. That shit's fire, bro. That's my shit, bro.
Yeah, you're the first crash in the
We had to get him in here, bro.
What time? Where are we at on time on this one? All right, cool. Yeah, we got time still too, bro.
Fuck, my head hurts now.
Oh, here, wait. Since we're already at a pause, I don't know what we were talking about. You could go ahead and finish the phrase.
Which phrase?
I'm gonna start it. You can finish right now.
Oh, okay, for sure. Okay, for sure. My bad.
You know you're in Stockton when
you see ratchet dudes twerking their ass everywhere.
Bomb. Hey, every time I say that, I always think someone's gonna say the same thing or something. They don't. Everyone gives a different answer.
For real? So I'm the first person to say that.
Yeah. Some people say some random ass.
I should have said beautiful dudes because we kind of do have some beautiful women out here.
Oh man, I think it's just more the attitude because I know what I'm getting out of a Stockton girl mindset. Honestly.
Yeah, bro. Like I got me a Stockton queen right now, so that's the dopest thing. But
awesome.
she's. I had to make sure my girl's from Stockton, bro. I just love Stockton women, even though they can be crazy sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you find yourself like a good queen, like I got one, you'll be all right. They'll just honestly, bro, it's like word of advice to everybody. If you think Stockton girls are crazy now, just give them like 5 more years, bro. They about to mature.
Depending on when you get them, bro.
They'll mature and they'll be loyal as shit to you. They'll be ride or die. So
I mean, it's just a certain code. I feel like from like Stockton, but people like what they hold within themselves. I don't even know if like why. It's just that's how everybody kind of is out here. Because I've been around like the Midwest. I've lived in Florida, just different places and stuff. Even SoCal, and I'm just like, man, it's just a certain mindset.
It's a certain mindset, bro. I don't know, like LA girls kind of like, I don't know, they kind of stuck up to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
like Stockton girls are more so humble. In the Bay Area females, it varies. Like, you feel me? You got your Oakland girls who are they're great, and you got the San Leandros and San Jose's. Those ones are kind of because you really don't know where those ones are from because they say they from certain places and they never from those places.
How's it being out there?
Oh, it's cool, bro. Like the Bay.
How long have you been out there?
I've been out there since I graduated college, but I've been out there since I went to college. I went out to college in 2014 out there, and I've been there since. So I got hella family out there. So it wasn't like too foreign, but not gonna lie, at first it was kind of foreign. Like I don't know. It's like you would think it wouldn't be, but just being out here, living out here,
your habits, your things, you're going, the way you drive to certain places,
it's different out there, bro. The way they dress and like. The way they approach parties, like when we were at this college party, I think it was at SS State, it hit 12 o'clock. And I was just like, oh shit, well, for me, it's time to go home because just in my mind, 12, you feel me? They was like, yo, turn up because 12 o'clock in Stockton at a house party, shit. Shit finna pop off. So I'm just like thinking in my head, like, oh, I'm just walking out. My homie's like, where you going? I'm like, finna go home, bro. It's probably like, aren't you guys finna like, because usually what we used to do, me and my homies, if it hit 12 o'clock, we'll just go to like my homie Phil's house and just kick it there and just end the night at 2 a.m. and all go home after that. We didn't stay at the party till 2 a.m. or till it stopped because, usually when it stopped, it's because shit pop off. So it was different out in the Bay because it's like we're not around all that. And yeah, bro, the Bay's dope though. Like it's just the lingo's a little bit different too. And they just got this, they just got their differences and shit. And then it's like when they hear you're from Stockton, they just be like, well, why would you claim that? I'm like, bro,
because niggas just don't know. And they actually, like, a lot of people, I can even blame people from Stockton, people from Oakland, people from anywhere. A lot of people don't get the fuck out of their city and see some other shit.
You feel me? Like, you gotta experience shit. And it's like, that's what made me want to keep saying I'm from Stockton. I remember I went to New York and this girl, she did not know where Stockton was. And my homie was like, oh, just tell her you're from Sac. I'm like, no, I'm going to fucking teach her where this shit's at. Like, it's 30 minutes away from Sac. And we're like, we're just like, I'll show you the map. We're right here. Like, we're in the valley. Like, there's.
You look a little closer.
Then we look a little closer to Sac, but, we're out the way. But I don't even feel like we're out the way, bro. I feel
like we're right in the right place, honestly, bro. Like, because I don't even like being out in Sacramento personally, because I went to JC out there. So I've been through in and out there, through Elk Grove, out that area and shit. And I'm like, it's cool, but it ain't all that to me.
And that's how I feel about, and that's how I feel about Frisco.
And I'd rather be out, exactly. So, like, I'd rather be out the hubbub. If I want to go into the chaos, I can go and do that. But if I can go to Stockton and stay out of it and just,
exactly. Like I live in Hayward now, but before, bro, I was living in Frisco and I was just like, bro, this shit's annoying. Like it's just like really annoying.
It would trip me out going to like my homies' places like in Oakland and San Francisco and stuff. I'm like, bro, right when you go outside your front door, it's chaos.
Fucking chaos. Wild, bro.
Like
at least when you see someone out here, like that's something I needed to get used to too. Like you see someone out here outside at 2 a.m. It's like, what the fuck going on? And it's like out there, you see people out at 2 a.m. I'm like, it's nothing, bro. People just walking around.
It could be a homeless person, it could not be a homeless person. Don't matter, bro.
Bro, I had to get used to that, like, because like walking to the dorms after we came out from parties and stuff, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, like, we're allowed to do this? Like, ain't nobody finna run up on us. Like,
it's nothing crazy. No, as long as they don't suspect anything. But like, if you're just walking, it's not a crazy.
It's nothing crazy out there. So it's different out here. So you see someone walking out here, it's like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, it's either like this fool is like on drugs, homeless, or fucking they're up to some.
You feel me? Or he's a pimp or something.
So doing some weird shit. You be right. I've done that though. Just in like the middle of the night, 3 in the morning. I've done that before too. You probably stop at a gas station or something along the way.
I think
who the fuck is this?
I think I walked from Bianchi one time all the way to fucking Thornton.
Nigga, what the fuck, bro?
I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I thought I was just doing it just to do it, and I was just like, I'm gonna just take the back roads. And I think someone ended up picking me up, bro. I forgot how the story went. This is when I used to drink too, so
you don't drink or smoke or anything?
Nah, I've been drunk in 4 years. And I've never been a smoker. Like I'd probably do it once a year every time.
Yeah.
My mom's listening. I never did it.
Never, ever. This was just acting.
I was acting like it. I'm just saying it to be cool, mom.
Yeah, exactly. He has an image to protect.
Image. gonna be clean.
Speaking of family, what is your nationality?
My parents are from West Africa, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So yeah,
sure.
we're West African. I'm first generation and everything. So yeah, it's just my parents were both in Africa. The crazy thing is they didn't meet till they got here.
Oh really?
So yeah, so they're both from Sierra Leone. My whole family's from Sierra Leone. So yeah, I was like me, my sister, and all my cousins were like the first generation. So it's a lot of pressure, but it's also pretty crazy. Got a hella funny stories about it. So
it's crazy too. In your mixes, though, it really stands out because those drums and shit.
Oh
that
yeah, bro,
and everything. And I'm fucking with that. Like even Shelly, when I was bumping it, and I was like, yeah, this is Kenzo's mix. He was like, nigga, that's that drum. That's
African shit.
I started dancing and shit.
You feel me, bro? Because I think that's just what I grew up on. It's just like drums. I don't think I started listening to rap until I was like 8 or 9, maybe 10, bro. Like my first rapper was Nas. And I was like really late, like Illmatic, and then like obviously Tupac and Dr. Dre. I listen to Dr. Dre a lot, but I was more so stuck on African music like Bunny Mac. I may say his name wrong because like Fela Kuti. Yeah, those guys. Honestly, like a lot of those guys, like Bunny Mac was one of my favorites. Oliver and Goma, like those were the guys I was listening to when I was a kid because my dad, he just listened to those all the time. So,
okay, for sure.
Yeah, and then came like the Dr. Dre's and like the Tupacs and Snoop Dogg's and shit. Yeah.
Okay. So here's a question I've been asking people. So if you were gonna have like a 30,000 seat arena filled up,
oh shit,
and you have an unlimited budget, and you could have anyone dead or alive perform, and it's 3 to 5 people perform. 30,000 people. You can perform or not, but if you do perform, that's one of your 3 or 5.
Oh shit. Well, okay.
And you could ask anybody. It could be whatever you want, and it's very interesting answers pretty much every time. So I'm curious to see what you got.
Okay, 4 or 5. Obviously, I would definitely perform. I'll have me and Donnie perform for sure. So I guess that's 2 right there.
No, it's gonna be 1. If you do it together, that's 1.
Okay,
yeah,
for sure. So me and Donnie. And then I would definitely bring Lil Wayne.
Okay, for sure.
That's that's like the guy, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper all time.
I
just think he's the best. Like if I were to choose one, like in a fighting game, I'm like, because he got all the
intangibles. It's like I was such a big Nas fan, but like Wayne was always my guy. Like from like the 2000s. Going on, I had all the droughts. You feel me? Like I had no ceilings. I was a huge Wayne fan.
When that shit comes on, pop that pussy, you shake that. Pop that pussy, you shake that.
Pop that pussy, shake that. That was my shit, bro.
And then he was like, pop that pussy
and shake that ass. Pop that pussy and shake that ass. I got feelings. That's my shit, bro. That's my shit.
Oh, bro, when that shit comes out, I'm like, nigga, this is a whole new world.
Nobody stopping the kid when that shit come on, bro. Now, I definitely like, yeah, bro, Wayne is, once 08 hit and the Carter 3 came out, I was like, yeah, no one could tell me shit. Yeah, Wayne's the best rapper alive, bro. To me, he still is. I still am a huge Wayne fan.
Me too. I feel the same way.
I had to say Wayne first, and then I'll probably go with Travis Scott. That's one of my favorite performers. Beyonce. Damn. I would choose Beyonce. And then last but not least, I would probably bring Prince back.
Oh, shit. So you got a whole plethora of people and shit in the crowd on that one. That's what's up, bro. I like that. I think you're the first one so far to say Beyonce. Though,
bro. I just love Beyonce. The
showmanship. That's what I say. That's why I tell people like 30,000, bro. So you want someone who's got
to
like...
engage that shit. It's like... I just never seen, because I know Travis and Beyonce are both from Houston, so I would throw them in together because, like, they're both going to put on a great
I didn't even think about that, but that would make a big thing, too.
Bro, Beyonce, the way she trained, she's the reason why I started going to the gym before shows, and she just she's a beast, bro.
Yeah, the work ethic
she's
process.
Her and another female is Tiana Taylor. Like, she's hard, too, but I give those... Because there's not just like...
Tiana Taylor makes me want to be tall as fuck and play basketball.
She's bad shit.
I'm like, damn, bro, I wish I was fucking a ball shopper, nigga.
She's freaking gorgeous. My girlfriend gets mad at me all the time because she's like, yeah, that's your new crush now. Like, she's a gorgeous young lady.
Bro. The thing is, even the thought process, because like Pharrell got with her hella soon on that Sweet 16 and shit, and she was like, yeah, and then with skateboarders and the BBC all drop. Like, that's how I would do a Super 16.
You feel me? That's why I was just like, yo, we're perfect together.
You know?
She's dope, though, bro. She's dope. Yeah, Beyonce having her That would fuck. Yeah, she would go crazy. I've always wanted to see
What are your top 3? Where would like Beyonce songs?
My top 3: Get My Body. What's that one? You just don't know about me. You just not
to the
know
left.
about
I don't
me.
even know.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites. And then
Irreplaceable.
Huh?
Irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable. You just
That's right.
And then that Drunken Love is one of my favorites, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yo, Jay went crazy.
No, honestly, who kind of messed that song up for me was Will Ferrell. He did his own lip sync.
Bro, Will Ferrell.
I can't even think about that song seriously.
He was unstoppable that year. Like, he was just comedy on top of comedy.
Man, when he did that, I'm like, all I could think of is his hairy ass chest.
Bro,
with fucking just,
that dude was crazy, bro.
Never fuck to that song now.
Fucking Will Ferrell. I'm so happy they put the other guys on Netflix, but that shit's hella funny.
Oh, the other guys, yeah. It's so crazy. I was looking at that, man. Do I really want to watch this for like the 5th time? I
started watching so many times.
I know. Fucking The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson shit jumping off buildings.
I was watching Crazy Stories, watching my best friend Jarrell. Shout out to Jarrell. This dude, we were watching the movie. I'm like, bro, let's watch The Other Guys. It's the funniest movie ever. We're watching it, and they jump off the cliff, and he's like, man, fuck this show. I don't watch this movie no more. I thought they were the main characters.
Honestly, I was like, yeah, that's what that shit was. But I was like, yeah, bro, like the thing is, the people who made that happen, that scene and all that shit, bro, that was the point for you to be so salty. Like, yo, no, fuck the other guys.
Bro, fuck the other guys.
I want to see Samuel and The Rock.
And then I feel like, yeah, I had a pause. I was like, bro, nah, chill, bro. We're about to watch this shit. Like, this shit's about to be hella funny. Like, fuck you talking about? He's like, nah, man, fuck this shit. I think we ended up watching something else. Yeah. And he had to come back to it. And then that's when he was like, bro, this shit's hilarious. I was like,
I feel him on that because I would love to see that movie.
Bro, if they didn't die, oh my God.
Well, they wouldn't be that movie.
That's true. They wouldn't be that great, but I'm still like, that would have been crazy.
I think that's why they went so hard at the beginning because they just knew they were gonna die.
They need a sequel.
Bro. When I go home after these interviews, I'm gonna go watch that shit.
That movie's hilarious.
I'm gonna smoke and be like, "Fuck it, man." Kenzo, what made me watch this shit?
I do that shit. I'll get popcorn, movie theater popcorn. Mm-hmm. Get it from the movies and take it to the crib and just watch like Netflix movies and treat it like a movie. For sure. Yeah, I try to do that shit a lot.
Usually, I just eat a bunch of shrooms.
That works too. I can't relate, Minions, but that works too.
Shrooms. Minions, shrooms. Pharrell's music's one of the best music on shrooms, bro.
Ooh.
Bro, when you see those little minions like, happy, you're like, nigga, I'm happy as fuck
I'm
right
happy
now.
as shit.
And then the shit starts going in and out, bro. It's all supposed to be 3D type shit. And you're like,
shit.
bro, I'm not advising people to. I'm just saying. If you do.
It's pretty dandy.
It's a cool way to fucking, when I was in Indiana, fucking when you snowed in and shit, you know what I mean?
You ain't got nothing to do.
Dude, why would I go outside? It's dangerous.
Stay inside and be off shrooms and shit.
So I want to get you out here soon because you got shit to do and shit, right?
Oh,
So I got like 2 more questions.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
But like, so you've been doing the basketball games. Mm-hmm. How is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, aren't you like working with someone else doing that or someone else?
Yeah. So Francesca, I think her real name is Francesca. Her real name, I call her Fran. She's my boss. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Fran. She's an amazing, just amazing
boss at the arena.
Yeah, she's the boss at the arena. Okay. So she kind of like, oh, here's what we have today, Kenzo. Like, she'll give me the rundown, and I'll just, orchestrate that in the game. So my job is to pretty much keep the crowd hyped, keep the music around the players when, even when they're playing, I play the music. So at first, I was just like, oh, shit, this is a real job.
Yeah.
When I got it, I was like, this is dope, bro. Like, I'm doing what I love. So it's like every day, bro, I'm like happy as shit. Like I walk in the arena, it's just like it's every Stockton kid's dream. Like you're walking into a Stockton arena.
Yeah, no. Imagine how you feel just walking in like.
Bro, every day I get
before
happy.
You get in on the booth and shit, you fucking
hella energy. Because before, I remember the first night, I think I got in the bathroom. I'm like, you really about to do this? Really about to fucking do this?
That's some real shit right there.
This old dude was just like, you have a lot of energy, young man. I was like, thanks, bro.
So was he white? Or was
he was white.
Sounded like
he was white.
Sounded like a white dude.
Yeah, bro. But it's dope, man. I can't. There's nothing that compares to it, bro. We had a kids day, and we had to get up hella early in the morning. I was excited to get up, bro, just to put on a show for those kids, and just watch some good basketball. The Kings are good, bro. The Stockton Kings are dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're looking to make the playoffs, and you got Kyle Guy, Isaiah Pinero, Gabe Vincent, who's a Stockton local, just was playing for them, and then got moved up. So it's dope, man. I feel like a lot of people need to start going to more games. I think we have a lot of people, but if you ain't got nothing to do, bro, just go to a Stockton Kings game, man. It's fun. Like, it really is fun. It's a good time.
And they try to give free shit away
they
all
give hella
the time.
Free shit. It's like, just think about it, man. You got a G League in your hometown. Like,
yeah, people don't appreciate that shit. That shit goes away, bro. So you should appreciate it.
You should appreciate it a lot because look what Hammerskate gone.
Oh, damn, you gonna bring up all this shit.
I'm sorry, bro. I never got over that, bro.
I had the thing is though, like almost every kid at least had one good memory there. You know what I mean? Because like that was like when I was like, got to like hang out with a girl or go see a girl. Even
I think I had my first kiss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like like I got to hold a girl's hand and skate around the thing. I was like, nigga. I
had my first booty touch there too.
This shit should never. This shit should never
fucking end.
Now I'm out there lifting weights there.
Oh yeah, with your pops and shit, bro. Your dad is fucking a savage, bro. Yeah. He's a dope dude. Honestly, I look at some of your guys' workouts because I follow Shay. I just get some of the workouts. I'm like, yo, I gotta do what they doing today. I gotta get my body right.
It's really not. The thing is, what it makes. It's what me and my dad laugh about sometimes too, because he tries to preach this to the people he works out with and everything. It's like, hey man, like you see them doing bench press? Yeah, you see them doing leg presses and doing the elliptical and running and they do all the same stuff. What's the difference? It's the intensity. We're not doing anything different. It's how we're doing it.
That's all it is.
And it's just like, and then that's what he's like. He's like, I'm not really teaching you form. Really, you're gonna get that eventually. It's really just the intensity and knowing when to push yourself and like, you know what I mean.
It's the same thing with DJing, bro. Yeah. Like I feel like there's a lot of like, because with me, man, I just was like, all right, like I feel like a lot of people. I had a lot of friends that were Stockton DJs too, and just like DJs in general. They're like, "Oh man, I want to be the best DJ in Stockton." I'm like, "That's good, but I want to be the best DJ in the world, bro." I just wanted to come in with that intensity too, and like I didn't care if people laughed, I didn't care if people made fun of me with my technique. Like you said, that shit all comes with time. It's just naturally gonna come. But I wanted to have that intensity, that fire of being the best DJ, well, one of the greatest in the world. Like, because obviously, you're not. There's no such thing as the best. Like, I mean, Jazzy Jeff is the best.
I'm sure he would say someone else is the best.
Probably. He'll probably say Grandmaster Flash or something.
That's what I was going to say.
That's one of the. That's the best. See, like we'll sit here forever. But I just wanted to like get the respect in the game, but also be respected as trying. I want to be one of the greatest, man. I wake up sometimes just like, I wake up at 4 a.m. and just, I got an idea. Get the laptop and start fucking around with shit. So
you got to be truly motivated to do that too.
You got to want.
I have a couple good ideas I just sleep on.
But you got them,
it wasn't that great.
It wasn't that great. You go back to sleep.
No, I feel you because I've been there. Yeah, like the same way. It's just like it's crazy sometimes with the work and the shit how that goes. But another question I wanted to ask before getting you out here: Plural Music. I don't know too much what that is about or anything.
Okay, so Plural Music is basically. First, it was a DJ collective, and now it's become a record label. Those guys are dope, man. I've been following those guys since I was real young, and those guys have been putting in the work from UOP all the way to Oakland offices, all the way to having their own festivals. They're basically like just a big like collective of DJs, and now they have guys like Carlos Bryant signed. So they B Machine as well. He's a dope ass artist. But yeah, man, they're all out of Stockton. Joe, Marcellus, Jamie, Alon, those four guys, man, they put the work in and built the foundation into helping young guys like myself. So like they signed me, made sure I get all my gigs together and stuff like that. Make sure like I can present myself to bigger places. They help out so much. So it's pretty much like an empire or a Interscope, but for DJs. But they give you the freedom to doing what you want and they're just
helping you along that way to get you what you want and everything, especially if they believe in you.
Exactly, so. and that's really what once they offered to sign me, I was like, I'm doing something right, and then I was like, I can't put this to waste because they believe in me. So and at first I was just fans of them, bro. Like that's all it was, and then I remember Alon called me and shit, if he doesn't know this now, he's gonna know it now. He called me. I was at work. I was working catering, and I was I was praying, man. I was like, man, I really want to quit my job and start DJing full time.
Yeah.
And then he called me, and he's like, yeah, bro, we want to talk to you about possibly getting you in a Plural. And I think Don had just signed with Empire.
Okay.
So when he called me, I remember I was like, yeah, bro, I'm down. And once he started talking, I muted him.
Yeah,
and I was like,
fuck
yeah, God, let's go, God.
This nigga was with Super Saiyan and
bro,
shit.
I was hyped because like everything was like happening like the way we wanted it to. Like Don, Cam doing that shit with Don, getting him in Empire, then with Plural. I was like, man, this makes the team look so
strong,
good, so strong. And I was just like, for me, it's like I never try to think about what can I do for myself. It's what can I do to make our team look good.
Exactly.
And that right there was something that really helped the team. And I was like, you know what? The first thing I told Joe was like, what can I do to help Plural? Like, what can I bring? And he was just real easy, man, just keep doing you. And so that's pretty, I don't know if I answered your question with what Plural is.
No, you did tremendously, bro. Like, fine, I'm up to date now. What the fuck?
My bad, bro. I just wanted to make sure.
But that was a great way to encapsulate this whole thing, because what I try to promote on the podcast is as long as you just keep doing what you want to do and just trying to aim to be the best at it you can be, all the other things and factors actually come along and help you to promote yourself and do better. I mean, same thing when I started this podcast. You watch my first podcast, it's in my car, you know what I mean, with my phone.
Yeah, I remember watching it.
First 10 were with my phone, then I bought my own camera, and then after those next 10, 15, then Shelly's hitting me up, and now we're creating another platform
look at you,
and stuff.
bro.
So it's just the same thing with, like I say, I met Marcos Arroyo, boxer. He's starting now. He's getting like sponsors from people to help him a long way. You know what I mean? Same thing with you. You keep doing on your road, and like the things you need will come the way and form the way. Exactly how you were saying it.
You throw it into you throw out positivity in the universe, it's gonna come right back, bro. Like whether people believe in God or believe in the universe, like I try not to mix religion with other people's beliefs, but if you throw out good energy, it's all gonna come back. Like all the time, bro. I guarantee you. You see someone with bad energy that you'll see like there's just a bad aura around them. You see someone with good energy, it doesn't matter if it's raining, it doesn't matter if their foot got a bullet in it. Man. They're gonna find a way to just be like, there's some good in this. Like
those are the best people, bro.
And those are the people that are gonna be great. I always say that, bro. There's a lot of people like that in Stockton. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Hell yeah, bro. Anything else you want to leave with the people, bro?
Nah, man. I hope that was dope enough.
That was dope as fuck, nigga. We had a great time. Fucking Reese came through.
Bro, we had a performance, you feel me? Like, I'm fucking juiced, bro.
I got to do this shit with
this. I feel like, no competition to anybody. I feel like I had the best interview just because this motherfucker walked in.
Hey, we'll see, nigga. I think it's one of the best up there, nigga.
Bro,
thank you for coming, bro. All that,
appreciate you, bro.
Hey, what it is, it's Harmon Warhol. Hey, click all the links aside next to me. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Do something. Please show love. Hey, and get love back. Thank you.